Hey everybody, how's it going? Superfiend here, and welcome back to our Norsca Total War campaign with Throgg. We have, well, let's get through these dialogues first. We got some raiding, somewhere over here. We got some raiding, somewhere over there, I think, or maybe down here. We have an imminent rebellion in the Mountains of Hail. Is that this? No. No. Must be up here. This one, maybe. No. Where is it? No. There it is, over here. Okay, so we're going to get a rebellion over here. Maybe what we'll do is just turn that off for one turn. We're not really making much money up there anyway, so it doesn't matter. And also the Trollheim Mountains. Let's see. That, I think, was this one? Trollheim. Okay. Well, let's see. You know what? Let's let the AI rebel over here, because then they'll settle it. Yeah, they'll settle it, and then we can come over and take it. They'll build a town for us, so that's kind of nice, actually. So, in the last turn, we betrayed Ulf Aronson, I don't know what his name is. Ulf something or other. We betrayed him, and we caught him here at Bjornling's gathering, and now we have all this territory. Wulfrik was over here by Serpent Jetty, and he has decided that he wants to go to war with us, and now he's actually marching all this way. So instead of like sacking or raiding or taking this stuff up here, he's headed straight towards Throgg, which is an interesting choice. And let's see, we got basic recruitment of, are these trolls? Okay. So we need to move over here into the Hellspire Mountains. Actually, it's up here. If we want to recruit some of these nice units that that other faction was nice enough to build all these buildings for us. It's very kind of them to do so. I don't think Wulfrik is going to want peace with us, seeing as how he just declared war, and I have a feeling that the dwarves don't want to either. These guys are going to move west, and they're going to come in and they're going to harass us. So what are we going to do? I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kill this guy. And so these are both Vanaham Mountains. Where's the city for this one? Is it this? Okay, I'm confused. Where are the settlements? Serpent Jetty, Troll Ford. And this is all Norsca, right? So then what is this? Doomkeep. Oh, Wintertooth. Okay. No, Doomkeep. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Because I was thinking that this, you know, like how come this is not part of the Hellspire Mountains, but the Hellspire Mountains, I guess, is goes up this way. These lines are so hard to see. I know there's a mod that like changes the color or makes them bigger or something, but I don't have that. All right. Let's go ahead. What is this? Marauder Champion. So he's already got like tier 3 Marauders. He's got some Marauder Berserkers. He's got some nasties in his army. Okay, let's put it that way. And with Throgg, what do we got? We got some upkeep stuff. And Throgg is really beefy, which has been helpful so far. But I think we got to start putting some points into these abilities down here to make the monsters that can be in Throgg's army better. We've been neglecting that. So let's go ahead and start this turn off with attacking this guy. He'll retreat, and we'll run him down and kill him. Okay. And let's fight this, because I want to get an idea of how tough these guys are. What's their armor? Their armor is 80. Their leadership is 82. So they are better than Marauders by a long shot. So we got a lot of money in our treasury right now. We got to run over. We got to recruit some stronger units and get some points into Throgg to make those units better. Okay, we're going to gamble because that was really bad. 9. Okay. See, these guys are going to come on over here. We're going to do most of the fighting, I think, with Throgg and with our sorcerer in the back. And backed up by our trolls. Not so much our marauders. And then we'll put our javelin guys here like this, and we'll turn skirmish mode on. And then we'll set these guys here, and they can help intercept. And we'll just kind of put the dogs in the back because they're very weak. We need to replenish. Okay, and so they're up in here somewhere. Surtha Ek, also not replenished. What is his, what's his maximum? 47? What's Throgg's maximum? Almost 9,000. So, what is that? That's about like as strong as Durthu, I think. Okay. So we just need to uncover these guys and get stuck in with Throgg and start debuffing with our Lore of Death Sorcerer. And we'll go ahead and bring Surtha Ek up here anyway, now that Throgg and his trolls and everybody's so close. Yeah. So when are we going to start uncovering stuff? There they are, and these are javelins, so those are going to hurt us. Okay, let's see. Need to get right in here on these guys. Let's get this guy up here. Okay, so far so good. Let's get this guy over here. And let's go ahead and fight this guy. Now, the trolls are not doing so great, right? Okay, we need to debuff everything in here. I'd like for Surtha Ek to get here a little faster. And I think we also, if we can afford to overcast it, we can't. We'll debuff his leadership. Okay, here comes Surtha Ek. And we're gonna crush these guys back here, no problem. We need to get in here on these guys. And our trolls are holding strong, right? Or did one unit run off? Yeah, one unit ran off. They came back, so we can control them some more. Our sorcerer is not doing so hot. Let's see, what's this? Will cause terror now. And Surtha Ek is not taking very much damage. He's doing good. Okay, we killed everything. Now we just got to wipe this stuff out. Okay. We'll speed it up because they're going to flee. And speed it up again. In battle. Okay, so we really need to replenish now. And I don't know how many turns it takes to recruit the monsters that Throgg can get. So we kind of got to get over into that other settlement and start recruiting that stuff. 2% is not going to be enough. 2,600 though for winning that battle. And what's this settlement look like? The settlement is garbage. And that's not ours. That belongs to Norsca too. Okay, so maybe they're heading back there just to, I don't know, recoup. All right, let's see. Let's move up on this guy. Oh, it's risky, but we're gonna auto-resolve it. Okay, so we lost the Marauder Spearmen. Everybody else looks good. We got the dogs. We got the trolls. We got another 400. Public order +1 all provinces. The Tormentor sword, that's very good. Follower recruitment reduction. All right, so what we want to do is we want to get up into here. And now, is this our territory? Doomkeep. It belongs to Wintertooth. That's us. Okay, and if we have to, we're going to give this up to Norsca. I'm not really preoccupied with owning that. It's the Hellspire Mountains that are the bigger concern right now. Can we actually recruit a War Mammoth? Are we going to be able to? Okay, melee attacks. +5 for Norscan trolls, Norscan ice trolls. And then leadership. Okay, that's really good. Okay, now this is defense. And, ooh, missile resistance. I think that'll be better when we're fighting, like, the Empire. Okay, femurs, fimirs, and frostworms. Okay, so we want Icy Wrath right now. That's what we need. With this fellow, he gets 1 point. Let's get him on the horse, because then he'll be a little faster. We can kind of position him where we need him in the battlefield a little bit easier. Okay, Surtha Ek. How did it get this without getting this? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. This is appropriate for him. We'll buff all the chariot units. He loves chariots. Let's go ahead and get Route Marcher and then missile resistance. Okay, and look at this. We're actually positive public order. So what could we build in here? This would allow us to build Norscan ice trolls. It costs 2,000, takes 2 turns. And then we could get the Frostworm. Now... Okay, so anything in red we can't build. Or we can't recruit. Which one is it that gets us the monster? This thing, right? The Cave of Dark Offerings. Norscan Warhounds, Skin Wolf Werekin, Skin Wolves Armored. No, where's the Mammoth? Right over here, okay. And what's the War Shrine do? It probably buffs everything. Giver of Glory. Okay, so we can make an ally cause fire damage and be unbreakable. Favor of the Runist Powers. 10 leadership for everybody within 40 meters. 40 meters is pretty small, but it still counts. We could get a War Mammoth. That's so cool. Now, the War Mammoth looks like it is... has slightly more hit points than the Feral Mammoth. And more armor. Okay, so I'm guessing that the War Mammoth is the better variant. I'm just trying to think. Is it worth it to build this? Because then we can get the Norscan Ice Trolls. Because let's see. We can get Norscan Trolls. They got armor piercing and regeneration. But the Frostbite debuff. Greatly reducing their speed. Well, it just makes them slower. So, I mean, is that really what we need? Does it make their melee attack slower? That's an interesting question. I don't know the answer to that. And we have 14,000. Okay, let's just go ahead. Let's start building this. And this is a Chaos Totem. What is this thing? 4,000. And we could get the Norscan Giant and the War Mammoth War Shrine. I don't think we can afford it. So we're not going to upgrade that for now. What we will also do, though, is I think we can recruit a... Okay, we can't recruit a shaman out of here, but we can recruit one of these guys. What do these do? What do they do? Physical resistance, missile resistance, resilience, causes fear, encourages, that's good, that's important. Vanguard, regeneration, and frenzy, so it's kind of like a really angry troll. Foe Seeker, Deadly Onslaught, so I'm guessing that these last 4 are like skill points. So, I think we want uncompromising. We don't want it to get wounded by an enemy agent. And we can actually get 2 of these. And I think they only cost upkeep per turn, which is almost 300 if we embed them in an army. So, as long as we're not embedding them in the armies, I think we'll be okay. And where can we get a sorcerer? I want to know if we can recruit a sorcerer from anywhere. I guess we can't. So do we want to get another one of these things? Yeah, I think we should while we can. We'll get Phlegmatic. Alright, 9,000 per turn. Or 9,000 in the treasury and 100 per turn. Not very good. Okay, so now he's heading back towards Serpent Jetty. Darn it. So he's going to sack it, and he's going to get the Monolith of Catan, and we're going to lose all of our recruitment. So really, the stuff that we can recruit is whatever's in Greyling Moot. So that's going to be the mammoths, all the wonderful monsters. Okay, so like we're okay. You know, this is these are just economic things. Serpent Jetty is where we could recruit the trolls, and he's going to be there in a turn, I think. Probably takes us 2 turns to recruit the trolls. That kind of sucks. So, yes, you eat your enemies. We've heard you. And now we're at minus 400 per turn. So, what settlement is this? Iceford Drake. They got a lot of stuff in there, don't they? So maybe we take the wizard. And these 2 guys. Okay. And let's see. Surtha Ek. Can he recruit in Doomkeep? Do we have a building in Doomkeep to recruit? We do. No, we don't. So he can't recruit squat. So we need to take Surtha Ek and pop him over here. And we'll deploy with you. And deploy with you. And we'll just keep moving with this guy. And let's see. Okay. How many turns? Oh, okay. Norsca Ice Troll. So, what do? They just slow people down. I don't know if we care about that. What are these? Unit of 24, anti-large, frenzy, regeneration. They're absolutely awesome. They're absolutely expensive. War Mammoth. Feral Mammoth. Alright, so one of them is, more of an armored unit. Causes more destruction. And what are these? Skin Wolves. They're expensive. These guys are expensive. Okay, Surtha Ek is going to get... How much are chariots? 200? Let's see. Marauder Ice Wolves Chariot, Armor Piercing Missiles, Anti-Infantry, and Frostbite. These guys are all way too expensive for us to afford until we're sacking the big boys down here in the Empire area. So, I think what we're going to do... Norscan Ice Trolls, and then... okay. So regular trolls are 1 turn. Norscan Ice Trolls are 2 turns. Okay, with Surtha, we're going to just get him some, like, regular Marauders. Can only recruit 3 things at a time. And he's going to replenish a little bit. Then we're going to come down here with him, and we're going to start taking territory. And we're going to start sacking, and we're going to make some money. And while we're making money with him, we're going to build up Throgg's army and try to counter Wulfrik, and we're probably going to need another mammoth or something. So we got to get sacking. We got to get some money. We need money. Can we build over here? And then let's not forget that the dwarves are over here somewhere. They're marching westward. So if we're going to upgrade any settlements, these are the two to do it. I think we're going to destroy this. Okay, Varg Camp is way up there. Nagelfari Plain is right here. Ah, boy. This is a tough campaign. Okay, I don't want to spend any money. Other than for recruitment. I don't want to upgrade the provinces. Okay, so he's creeping up on Serpent Jetty. There's a rebellion up there again, and I don't want to fight it. We keep winning, but you know, I don't want to fight that silly rebellion. Okay, I don't want to fight this one either. Where's this at? Aceling's Conclave. So we're going to lose this. We're going to be a little bit more negative on the next turn. Not much. Oh, and they raised it. Okay, and we completed another technology. So let's see. Income from sacking 50% from Bretonia, Southern Kingdoms, and Dwarves. Or from the Empire, Vampire Counts, and Greenskin Settlements. Or we get speed for chariot and cavalry units. And if we get the armor and the speed, then we can also get the melee and the armor for the chariots and the cavalry, which is good. And then we could go down this Monster Hunter line. Income from sacking settlements, 10%. That's kind of important because we need to be doing that, but I don't think we're ready for either of these. I think we need the armor for the Marauder infantry units because that's kind of what we're using. So I think they need to be strong enough to do their job. Okay, Surtha Ek is almost replenished. So let's come down here with him. Really unfortunate about this up here. I wish I could do something about that. And we're just going to move forward with these guys. And we're going to come in here with a nice strong army with Surtha Ek. Does this have walls? I don't think it has walls. I don't think any of their stuff has walls. It's really kind of crappy. I mean, it's going to make it very hard to defend later in the campaign. If we can't build walls anywhere. Oh, boy. Okay, so let's see. What does he have? He's got these things. The Skin Wolves. He has no Mammoth. You know, so if we get some fast dogs and, like, a Mammoth, he's done. He's nothing. Okay, so we're going to auto-resolve. So that's basically what we need to take this guy down. Is some dogs to kill his missile units. And then a mammoth or something for just like 1 or 2 turns. And then we'll crush him. And then we'll be able to confederate his lands too. Magic resistance. Magic item drop chance. Campaign movement range. Minus 25%. Hero action success, casualty replenishment. Ooh, okay, we've got bonuses to campaign movement range, so we're going to take Heed the Visions. And let's see. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend 1,200 to get a couple extra units. Really? Where do they got this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's just not happening, is it? Nope. They've got a mammoth. No wonder they don't have walls. Okay, let's see. Can we like just scooch past this guy? Oh, gosh. They got a mammoth. I don't want to take the 50% chance or the 6% chance to get injured, so let's just kind of go this way. Maybe we'll have better off attacking this thing. I don't think it has a mammoth. So, where's the mammoth? Okay, it's hiding behind the stupid icon. That's why I didn't see it. Awesome. So here's what we'll do, because we are going to get some money in a turn or so, and it takes 3 turns to do this. We're going to start getting our war mammoth. Okay, Throgg and a war mammoth together is going to be like, he's going to do it. It's going to be very strong. Okay, and this guy, he's in a force march stance, so he's not going to grow in strength, and he's not going to follow us, really. Okay. So the other guy, Wulfrik, he moved towards that other settlement. Forget what it's called. And we'll just auto-resolve this again. Pyrrhic victory. I don't know how we're winning that. I think that their army looks better than ours. Okay. And we're just going to come all the way over here and do this. And to save on upkeep, we can take these guys out. Right? That should reduce our upkeep, right? No? I don't know. Seemed like it should have. So we're going to lose the Monolith of Katam, which is what? Money and horses. Alright. It's okay. It's okay if Wulfrik takes this territory, because as soon as we beat him in battle, it's a confederation, and we're going to get it back. So, I guess it's just kind of how you have to play this campaign on the harder difficulties. You know, you're on the run, and then you just beat the Lord in battle and confederate. I don't know if they intended it to work that way, but that seems to be the most effective way. Okay, lost a settlement, imminent rebellion, don't care. Mountains of Hell, where is that? Is that up here? Over here. So the Altar of Spawns. Fine, whatever. Okay, let's hope we get a pretty penny for this. Let's encircle. We want to get these guys in on the action. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll fight this. I want to see what these werewolf thingies look like on the field. And we'll gamble, because that's a very low Winds of Magic value. Okay, so what do these things look like? Okay, so werewolves. That was pretty accurate. It went from 5 to 9 or 6 to 9. That's fantastic. And let's see here. I don't think we need to employ a whole lot of strategy for this. But for now, we're just going to move forward and then charge into the AI. Now, these things like Melee Expert, Damage Dealer, Anti-Large. So maybe them in combination with Throgg would be good against things like Mammoths. Especially as they get leveled up and get stronger. And they seem to be pretty fast. A little bit faster than Throgg. How fast is Surtha Ek? 80. He's real fast. Okay. And we got this guy's on a horse. Make a control group out of those guys, and let's see, we got a nice clean shot here. Let's Oh, that got him angry. Okay. So, anti-large, right? These guys should be good against the trolls. Surtha Ek. Maybe we'll take over here toward the marauders. And do these things cause fear or terror? I don't know. Let's see what they do. He didn't do so well. Okay. Okay, Surtha Ek is getting kind of surrounded, so we're gonna give him those little buffs over there, and we'll get in here on this guy. And what we'll do is we'll debuff their armor or their weapon damage so that Surtha can last longer, and then we'll let Surtha cause terror. And then over here, we'll just debuff this guy's leadership. Oh, looks like we're losing the dogs. Get this guy out of here. And let's get our little werewolf guys. We'll charge them over here. How you doing, buddy? Can you move through all this? Can you just drive through these guys here? Yeah, I think it's pretty much over. Yeah, so let's see if these guys can do better this time. Oh, look at that. That's a cool animation. Okay. So Surtha Ek by himself killed over 100 troops. These werewolf guys only got 12 each, and our sorcerer got 3. Okay, 890. And 4,000. That's what we really needed, is the 4,000. And now we'll go into a raiding camp. And let's see, what do we want here? Income from post-battle loot. Resilience. Let's get the replenishment and the loot. And let's see. So everybody's replenishing pretty quickly now in his army, and that's good. And we gotta wait one more turn. So what else could we add? Now, they also had some skin wolf thingies. They look like this. Anti-large, 236 per turn. You know, I'd kind of rather just have Marauder Berserkers that are damage dealers and anti-frenzy or anti-infantry. So let's fill out the rest of Throgg's army with those. And so after this turn of recruitment, we'll move him over here and we'll start moving to intercept Wulfrik, I think. Okay, and then how far are we away from here? Like two raises. We got to raise 2 things. I don't want to raise these though. I want to confederate and get them for our territory. All right, here we go. Now, is he coming towards us? Where's he coming? Where's he going? Yeah, rebellion. Just auto-resolve it. I don't want to fight it. More warriors. Local recruitment capacity -1. I don't think either one of them really matters, to be honest. Okay. Now, maybe what we want to do... Ooh, 29... How is it 2,900? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we need to bring this guy over here. What's this army look like? Oh boy. How far can he move? So if we... Can we set up in like an ambush or something? We don't really have good chances, do we? You know, we got a feral mammoth in here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh boy, I hope we can do this. We're going to set up another ambush stance right here, and we're going to let Surtha bumble into it. And if we have to, we'll disband some of this guy's stuff as we move him up, after we move him up through here. Okay. So we're burning through lots of money per turn right now. He didn't come this way. Okay, we're going to have to let him take this. So we got to catch him, but we got no money. This guy decided to attack us, I guess, huh? All right. He's got 3 giants. I don't know if we're equipped to handle 3 giants, to be honest. We're going to come back and figure out what to do about this in the next episode, because this one's getting close to 40 minutes. Thank you for watching. Tune in for the next one, and have yourself a good afternoon.